Good afternoon everyone and welcome back. This is gonna be part 2 of No More Heroes 2 on the Nintendo Wii, and this should be the finale, I think, given that I have quite a bit of time ahead of me. I'm sorry that I'm a bit late. Had a busy, sort of eventful morning. But I'm here now, and hopefully the time that I have to stream this afternoon should be plenty to allow me to finish streaming the rest of the game for you guys. Revenge mission now available, it's that time. A revenge mission? I don't remember these. Yeah, no. Okay, no, never mind. I actually do remember that to some extent. Revenge mission start. Kill all enemies within the time limit.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey, what's the matter? Ready to get your ass?
Bring it on!
Help! You're a joke!
Bring it on!
Help!
Yeah, I still understand that they say, "Help me, boss."
Out of my way! Piece of cake! Bring it on!
Axe gang.
Fuck you! Bring it on!
You fucking
Bastard! Out of my way! Bitch ass! Die! Weak! Gotcha! On with your force! Bastard!
Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Where is it, damn it? Ah, there.
Die!
Another one? Well, let's do them, I guess. Kill the target within the time limit. The target itself. Okay.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Rotten like you own the place.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
Fuckhead! Asshole!
When I finish quickly, at least. I wonder why they all show up now.
Three, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, yeah, kill the one with the gun first.
way!
Another one.
Hey! Bring it on! Out of my way! Out of my way! Force. Die! Special delivery! Bastard! Weak! Bring it on! Fantastic! Bring it on! You're a joke! Out of my way! Stop! Weak! Out of my way! You're a joke! Out of my way!
Use your force, he says.
Hey, look at this.
Fuckhead! Piece of cake!
Well, it isn't sweet difficulty, so it wasn't going to be too challenging anyway to begin with. Another one? How many of these are there?
Three, two, one, zero.
Fuckhead! Bring it on! What the hell? Bring it on! Special Bastard! Bastard! Special
Yeah, it's this guy again.
Out of my way!
Yeah, he was the target.
Special delivery!
Should have focused on him to begin with. Ah, another one. Feeling a little bit hot right now. Revenge Mission 5. Bang.
Three, two, one, zero.
Hey, ready to get your ass kicked?
Out of my way! Weak! Bring it on! Get that! Out of my way! Weak! Out of my way!
These guys have a lot of health. These really big ones. There's one left, but where is it? That way? No, that's the way I came from.
Shit.
Ah, there.
Come and get some. Fucking with me.
Bring it on! Asshole!
Number 6. Isn't that where I was before? It's the same location. Kill the target within the time limit. Okay.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Where the fuck you looking?
That's excellent because that's the big slash that killed the minor enemy that killed the boss at the same time. So, well, the target anyway. Which was supposed to have more health, but that meant that it was an insta-kill anyway. That was perfect. It was an accident. It was not something that I meant for, but I was hoping that it might happen by accident anyway. Yeah, he's already been to this location. Does it repeat, maybe? Okay, this time I have to kill all enemies. Not sure how many there are.
2, 1.
Revenge missions, I mean.
Bring it on!
Whoa. Finished. Well, okay, maybe enough of this for now. Yeah, I know there's more, but we can always take care of those later. Let's break the monotony and do that ranking challenge fight then. Wait, haven't we been here already? I think so. That's the university, isn't it? Except we're not going the same way this time. Last time we went the other way. I think this part of the area was blocked off. Oh, jeez.
Damn it!
Ooh, they blocked. Hey! Ow! I don't think I've encountered guys with knives up until now.
Out of my way! Weak!
Okay.
Gotcha. way.
Gonna declare her love under the tree. Another cliche. Don't get fooled.
Hi. Can I call you Travis the Great? Travis Ravenous? Cool hand teasy greasy? I'm sorry. I've always been a fan.
What? A fan? Of me?
Yes! I watched your fight with Charlie, too. Oh, you were hardcore. So cool. Oh, no. Oh, I feel really nervous. I think I'm gonna puke. OMG, I bet you hate girls who puke.
Never really thought about it.
Don't stare at me. You're staring at me. If you get me preggers, promise you won't ditch me, okay? Anyway, I wrote down all my feelings in a letter. Here, take it.
Your, feelings?
Watch out, anthrax.
So this is a love letter?
Take it, or I'll totally die.
Okay, thanks. I could use a dose of innocence. That last fight got a little sick, even for me.
Are you gonna read it?
Huh? Read it? Now? Here?
Don't be stupid,
You have
Travis.
to read it out loud, just for lulz. I wrote a song dedicated to Travis the Great. So you read and I'll play it on my flute, okay?
You're joking, right? Read this here?
Here we go. Get into it.
To my dearest Travis the Great. Hi there, Travis the Great. I am the girl who loves you the most in the entire world. But in order to prove that I'm your #1 fan, I need some kind of evidence. Because no matter how much I insist that I'm your #1, any other chick or bitch can approach you and say the exact same thing. That is why I've decided that I should become strong. By doing so, I knew that someday I'd be able to get closer to you. Putting my title as Travis the Great's #1 fan on the line, I embarked on this path and ended up winning the National Student Assassin
Yeah, because
Championship.
that's the thing.
I really did my best. But you know, in hindsight, it was a cinch. I guess I'm just blessed. I could master in one day techniques that would take others years to do. Pretty awesome, right? And then I got greedy, a new urge, a vision, that just maybe I could win a fight against Travis the Great. Now my goal is to behead Travis the Great, therefore surpassing my hero. Oops, did I actually write that? It's kind of embarrassing, you know. Well, anyways, I've made up my mind. I made an oath. I won't be killed by anyone. I shall defeat Travis the Great in battle. Only then will Travis the Great become mine and mine only. Love, Travis the Great's #1 fan, Kimmy Howell.
A fight to the death.
Okay, so much for the dose of innocence. But you've got the bloodlust. I'm sure about that.
Yeah, I'm legit and way tougher than I look.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, don't hold back, okay? Because one mistake and you're over. This
Yeah.
is for real.
The beam flute.
If you're trying to give me a headache,
After the
it's
beam
working.
katana.
Now it's lesson time.
Here we go. Get into it. Show me what you're made of.
Ow, 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 ow.
What the fuck?
Hey! Oi!
Damn it.
Yeah, damn it's the word indeed.
What the fuck?
The way she runs. What was that with the bubbles? That's supposed to be.
Show me.
This is a real fight, with real consequences, sweetheart.
Travis the Great.
Is he gonna kill her for real? No, I guess. No, defeated. Now KO, okay. Nah, he's not gonna kill her. Alright.
Screw this. I can't kill a co-ed. Come see me after you graduate, and I'll school you again.
And then maybe she ends up becoming a rival to Shinobu in the third game. Who knows? It's good for me to remind myself of everything about this one, because that way, when the next one releases, I will be able to understand the references a bit better. Assuming I haven't already forgotten everything about it by then. Not having a release date for the next game at all. Okay, let's do the ranking battle next then.
A man from the East had acquired power. Real power. Beyond brute strength or deadly weapons. Beyond technology or gimmicks. It's the power all humans have, but few learn to harness. It subdues all enemies with the sheer force of its will. When fighters who wield this clash, the battle is epic. They see it in each other and form a brotherhood. It becomes a test of their souls. Maybe someday we'll be the spectators of such a battle.
Super lucky. What the heck is that? Yeah, you have to watch out not to roll off the cliff, I guess, in this case. Accelerate. Brake. Nitro. Steer. No word of explanation. But I win already? My glasses! Now the real fight begins. Alright. Ow! I wanted to dodge.
What the fuck? See you.
There, I wanted to use an actual roll to dodge, but I was too late.
What the fuck? See you.
Damn. The dragon.
What the fuck?
Damn it.
What the fuck?
Hey. I can't do anything.
Damn it.
And why isn't that affecting him anyway?
What the fuck? Damn it.
I wonder if you could fall off if he knocks you over that way. Yeah, that... See why, to refresh my memory about the game, I'm playing on sweet difficulty for reasons such as this. He immobilizes you, and then he moves away, and he prepares the next attack already, so basically you can't do anything. Come on! Yeah, with those great camera angles. Come on, Travis! I'd like to hit him when he's preparing his attack like this, but the game won't let me. He should be vulnerable. He's not even guarding or anything. And he dodges everything you do. Yeah, you can't block anything he does, but he can dodge everything you do. Come on, you should be vulnerable then. Hey again. Hi, senpai. Doing good. How about you? Feeling better? Not down too much, hopefully. stop dodging everything I do.
Damn it.
Come on, almost there. Ah, there. It's a good thing I'm playing on sweet difficulty. So what now? Who did that?
Stop! Stop!
Why? You beat him. He had nothing left.
I know that, but he was a true warrior, and you gunned him down like a thug.
This is not some Pee-wee karate tournament, Travis. You do not play bows and go home. You are an assassin, and killing is how you win.
But
But what? He fought honorably, so you want to let him live? So he can come back stronger and cut you in half? You are developing a bad habit. First that dumb schoolgirl, now him? Just finish the job, or we will do it for you. These fights are not a sport.
Quite tired, couldn't sleep much because of thunderstorm very near your house. But you do feel less sad at least. That's good to hear. I think we might have some thunderstorms around here too. The atmosphere has been very heavy these past few days. We did have one last Friday, like not yesterday, like a week ago. But I think we might again this weekend. Well, I wasn't streaming that day because I was in the restaurant. But usually when there's a thunderstorm, there's always the chance that there might be a power outage or something. Okay, that was a low blow, just gunning him down when he's down. Yeah, I guess that's her for you, Sylvia. What's that? He's dreaming? Henry. He's having bad dreams about magical girls because he's sleeping in Travis's room.
I must be having a nightmare.
I think he is.
Or am I?
Who's this little cutie? Is she real? Is she dangerous?
How'd you do that?
Read your thoughts? Well, you gave them to me.
That doesn't make any sense.
I was hoping you'd wander around some
He's
more.
gonna wake up, ah! And then he's in his room, and the
Yes,
girl is on the
you.
poster or
You
something.
did not want to go back, so you reached out to my consciousness instead. Now we are one. Let's play.
Away with ye! I said be gone!
You should stay here forever.
No way.
We live together. I'll never leave.
I'm going back.
If you want to go to the other side, then I have no choice.
No, I think you actually have to kill her, don't
Why
you?
don't you come with me? You like it there?
I know you're trying to trick me.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it is actually a fight that you have to go through. Hold A, then release. Long range attack.
You don't really want to sit down, huh?
Ouch. Now we are one, we live together now. Oh yes, not scary at all, little lolly girl. I guess Travis might have been tricked because he's not too bright, but not Henry. Because that sort of thing is not his sauce, I guess. That's not what he likes. Ow, 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 ow. Well, actually, I could just resort to using long-range attacks, I suppose.
Stop!
Ah. Now, I do wonder if it's actually a dream then. If you do have to fight. What? Ah, you can't get any health? Well, I better finish her off then. I wanted to play it safe, but... It's hard to know if it's a dream or reality. Yeah, it's kind of like an Inception or something like that, I suppose. Couldn't get to her in time. Almost there. Was more than a bit disturbing. She exploded. Mimi disintegrated. So was it a dream or was it not a dream after all?
No way! Oh, chill out! What the bloody hell?
About time you woke up.
Yeah. Are you the one who rescued me?
I had a fight to win. You were just collateral damage. So get out when you can manage it. Until then, I've got some good shit on video.
We'll see about that.
Shouldn't do that when there's someone next door. Come on, Travis. So what rank am I now? Okay, so that was supposed to be a ranked fighter. Since I'm 2 ranks up now. Okay, well I guess it wasn't completely a dream after all.
Travis, forgive your big brother who's too much of a shite bag to thank you face to face.
You're the big brother?
You're
How do you know
probably
I didn't
spouting off
pop
about
out
which one of
first?
us
Yeah, they're
popped
supposed to
out
be
first.
twins or something.
The point is, there's no honor in getting rescued by my younger baby brother. So I took it upon myself to proper kill Scott Gardner, Greg Cantrell, and Massimo Bellini.
You've got to
So
be
now
kidding
you're
me.
officially ranked
Would you
fifth.
fucking
Risky move to
guys
do that
stop
when he
stealing
could have
my
woken up
kills?
at any
This
time.
makes me think, as far as the rescue goes, you and I still have a score to box off. But that's another subject entirely. So don't get yourself killed till we have the chance to finish our fight.
Damn it, Irish ass. He could at least have told me more about those
And in
assassins.
case you were wondering, I took pictures of the 3 skangers as souvenirs.
How long is this
You'll just have
message?
to rule over 'em, 'cause there's no way you can play through these fights.
He took the pictures.
Pics came out nice though. They probably make good wallpaper for your cell. Well, I'm out of things to say, so I'll hang up now.
About time.
Long message, isn't it?
Hello?
Travis, it's me. I have arranged the next fight. Come to my office.
Gotcha.
Crud. So, to our office then. I often compare the personality of Travis
Take
to
a
that of
seat.
Deadpool.
There's something I want to talk to you about.
Another rule change?
Come to
No,
think of it.
it's about Henry. I want to clear the air.
Why?
We are divorced now, you know.
What's that got to do with me? I don't want to hear any of that shit.
The last time when you and Henry fought each other,
Yeah, I remember. You stopped us instead of letting us settle things for good, like men.
but you don't know why I stopped you. I did not want you to have to kill your brother or die yourself.
What the hell does that mean? You told me a killer wins by killing. Now you say you want us both to
Yeah,
live.
but also the
Make
kind of
up your
things
damn
that they
mind.
survive every time.
They're
Like
our
explosions
fights.
and stuff like that,
We
except
know
he's
how to
not
end 'em a lot better
supposed to
than
have
some
any
bitch in the
supernatural
box stand.
powers, I guess. He's not a mutant or
Telling
anything.
me not to kill. How many personalities do you have?
So what?
How so
You want
2010?
revenge, right?
What's that, a
Your
Blackberry?
opponents could not care less about that.
Once I'm number 1, these bullshit ranking fights are over. Got it? Assassins aren't tools. As fucked up as we might be, we're humans too.
But anyway, important information. She's divorced from Henry now. So she might actually make good on her promise this time. Ranking battle.
Hey, what you got there?
What's that supposed
Hey,
to be, a
hey,
mole?
What you got there? Ready to get your ass kicked?
Out of my way! Weak! Out of my way! Weak! Die!
Hey, ready to get your ass kicked? Hey, hey, what you got there?
Bastard!
You fucking
Bitch bag! One with your force. Weak! Bastard! Piece of cake! Out of my way! Asshole! Die! Weak! Fuckhead! Bitch ass! Die!
Deadpool is still more interesting to you, the whole fourth wall breaking and being able to recover his limbs. Yeah, there is a lot of fourth wall breaking in these games as well, but
Die!
I agree that Deadpool is more funny though.
Fuckhead! Weak!
chicken shit.
Die! Special delivery!
I'm not gonna call myself a Deadpool fan because I've never read any of the comics that the films are based on, and I had never heard of Deadpool before the movies. But I quite like Deadpool, though.
One with your force. Piece of cake. Bring it on. You're a joke.
Tiger? I know that took out everyone in a certain perimeter, I guess.
Piece of cake. Strawberry on the shortcake. You're a joke.
So is there anyone left? Yeah, over that way.
Hey, what you got there?
Piece of cake. Bring it on. You're a joke. Bring it on. Asshole. Bring it on.
Ah, is there no end to these guys?
Bastard. You're a joke.
Hold on. In some adaptations of Deadpool, he has different voices in his head. The game uses that one, but the movies don't.
Damn it.
Ow!
Bring it on. Bitch ass. Die. Special delivery. Strawberry on the shortcake. Fuck you.
Well, there's a bit too much going on there. Frame rate is tanking pretty hard as well.
Bastard! Help! Out of my way! Fuck you! Anyone with your force. Bring it on! Help! Piece of cake! You're a joke! Bring it on!
That's it, it transforms into a tiger. I wish I didn't have to run after them. Haven't read many of the comics myself, but I think Deadpool is my favorite anti-hero. I'm not sure if that's what to call him. I think I would call him that like that too. He says himself he's no hero, so... But I think it's interesting that he does whatever he wants. Sometimes he's a good guy, sometimes he's a bad guy, all about what the job is and how he feels about it, yeah. He would probably be my favorite too, I think. Or if not, one of my favorites anyway.
Bring it
there no end to these guys? It's just fight after fight. This is not the best part of the game. Again? What were the odds?
Bring it on! Special delivery! Bitch ass!
Ready to go.
Fuckhead!
You fucking
Start!
help me!
Piece of cake! Bring it on! What the hell? Fuck you!
Is that it? Nah, there's more, because I heard a car stop. Where is it? Where is it?
Come and get some.
Bring it on! Bitch ass!
I'm using my superpower every chance I get because that speeds up the process.
Start! Piece of cake!
Even if because of this, it doesn't make quite as much sense to look at.
Out of my way! Asshole!
Ah, finally. Alright then. Let's see, I want to look through every box to see if there is no collectible to find.
Gotcha.
No, okay, I'm already maxed out. Yeah, actually, I could have used these. Come to think of it. Okay, there's just these 2 boxes left. Okay then, well, let's leave. Probably straight to the boss, I think, this time.
She was called the goddess of death. With sickle in hand, she would chant her requiem. If you heard it, odds were you'd just drawn your last breath. The mere sound of her voice would put ice in your veins. I know. I heard it myself once, from 100 yards away. The moment it touched my ear, I passed out for an entire week. If I'd heard it up close, I can scarcely imagine. Forget it. Let's talk about happier things.
If she's able to retell the stories of all the fights that Travis has been through, she must have been there and witnessed them, right? But it's not over yet. Still have to fight my way through.
Bring it on!
Okay. Was wondering, the map wasn't showing any kind of wall, so the way seems to be blocked.
Piece of cake!
Get rid of the one with the gun.
Bring it on!
There's a couple more over there with guns. I know, I thought so. I thought Come on!
Bring it on! Bring it on!
One more. I told it. This is the women's room. Get out of here. Just wanted to see what it would do if I tried. At least close the door. Huh. Nothing under there? Okay. I'm already maxed out. I had a boss fight might be on the roof. Yeah, I sort of remember this. Wow, this is the biggest moon I've ever seen.
You know this song?
Nope.
How tragic. Then let me teach you. Here I come! How beautiful the moon is.
Oh, she disappears. Yeah, also she depletes the battery of my beam katana when she does that. Come on! I had her cornered.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wow, the knockback is real. Let's try another one. Assuming I can get to her anyway. Ah! Well, okay, that's maybe a bit too slow.
What the fuck?
Come on, don't let her get away.
Bring it on!
Don't give her a chance to move away. Ah, she teleported or something. Yeah, sorry about the high-pitched sound.
Damn it. What the fuck?
Long range is always my preferred method in games, but god, it sucks when you can only do close range and your opponent uses long range. Yeah, tell me about it. That's why typically in games where this happens, you have to take the long-range fighters first. You have to take them out first.
What the fuck?
Or at least that's what I do. Ah!
Damn it.
I've gotcha!
Bring it on!
Using my preferred method against me makes me so mad.
Riveting melody, isn't it?
Catchy as hell.
Did you memorize the song?
100%.
That is so sublime.
Another one down. Margaret, dead.
One more down.
3 to go.
Well, I've got more revenge fights to go through. If I'm on teams, I'm always either archer, magician, or healer, as stereotypical as it sounds for a girl to be that. Well, stereotypes or not, I think you should play with whatever you feel more comfortable playing. Like, I was speedrunning a game before, Resident Evil Revelations, and the best character, in my opinion, in that game was a girl, so, because she was the best using magnums. So I only and exclusively played as that one character, so you see.
Hello, it's me. I've set up the next ranked battle. Check the map. The top 3 are pretty tough. Just try not to die, okay?
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I want to die. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's straight to the ranking battle if I wanted to, but I know I have a few more revenge missions to do. Kill the target within the time limit. Obviously, it's best to use what you prefer, but a lot of people tend to joke about it when I choose those. Yeah, well, don't mind them.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Ah! Okay, yeah, with those gunners around,
What the fuck?
taking out the boss without taking out them first might be complicated. I should have done that straight away.
Damn it.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Take down the long-range fighters first, like I said before.
Damn it. Bring it on.
If I'm a healer, I'll just fuck them over a bit.
Bring it on. Piece of cake. Bring it on.
I like the idea. I'll still heal, but only when it's absolutely necessary. Well, yeah, because you don't want your team to lose either, so, give them a little scare, is all. Yeah, because that would defeat the purpose of, not supporting your team. I get it. Yeah, here, it's kill all the enemies.
3, 2, 1, 0.
What the fuck you looking at?
Hey! Don't gang up on me! Hey!
Out of my way. Out of my way. Bastard!
There was lots of enemies with lots of health this time. How many of those are there? Revenge Mission 10. That might be the last one, I don't know. 10 sounds like a nice round number. But it does seem like they repeat. I feel like it's all repeats of fights that I've already done.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey, look at this shit. Get your ass kicked.
Bring it on. Fantastic. Out of my way. You're a
Yeah, I could take down the boss if I could find it.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Yeah. Okay, there's no... Yeah, okay, it doesn't tell me that there's more. Oh, let's do one of these before I move on to the next ranking battle. So, new construction intent to destroy is a lucrative business, but my best tile layer accidentally fell into a vat of artisan concrete. Yeah, he accidentally fell into a vat of artisan concrete. You want to take over as my tile guy? Well, it depends. Do you intend to accidentally put me in the vat of artisan concrete? You want to take over as my tile guy? It could become your lifelong passion. Place all the tiles neatly within the time limit. What's the minigame here again? Yeah, that's right. Blow in the cartridge. Oh, what? It's some kind of Tetris thing? Tile select with A, rotate with B, and move with the control stick. Okay. No, okay, I get it. Yeah, it's too late. I already... Can't I just move again one that I already placed? I can see my mistake now, but I can't pick up that blue one and rotate it so I can fit it here. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. No, okay. Hold on. Okay, got it. Now, okay, you selected at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, okay. What is that? That's it? That's how you tile in style. This must be the proudest moment of your life. Yeah, right. I've never felt so proud. Star chores. We cleaned our streets by rocketing all of our garbage into outer space. It worked like a charm, but now the trash could fall back to Earth and kill us all. We didn't really think this through. Will you go into space and collect the floating junk? Recover all the debris floating in space and store it in your space shuttle. Yeah, because that's what Travis does every other day. They'll dump it in the ocean or something later. Use your air jet boosters to control your position. It takes some skills. If you get close to Earth's atmosphere, you'll be pulled in by gravity, so be careful because that would suck. Turn on air jet booster, release control boost direction.
No problem. All right. No problem.
Yeah, okay, you don't want to overuse your jet boost either, because
Gotcha.
you might run out.
All right.
There's a lot of inertia.
No problem.
Meteors, no.
No problem. All right. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. If you come out the right side of the screen, you come back at the left.
No problem. Gotcha. Easy. Gotcha.
Ah. Well, okay, that's not what I was going for, but
All right. No problem.
stop bouncing around. Well, okay, I just wanted to give a quick look at what it is. I've had enough already. There's only really the pipe thing, the pipe mini game that I like. As Bob Ross usually said, there are only happy little accidents. This is the emptiest road in the world. Oh, okay. That way now? Yeah, especially there's not much point to that driving sequence, I guess. There's not much going on in it.
Santa Destroy is a magnet for the
Yeah, I noticed.
There are things I still don't understand. It is a melting pot, not only of cultures and people, but even space and time. Did the hero survive? If you know, could you tell me?
If the guy looking at you never speaks or never says a word like you said, why do you even ask the question? You know he's not gonna answer. Oh, destroying things fills back your nitro, I guess, so you can get through faster. I think you do, yeah. I think it's something that they tell you, like, right at the end. What, aliens?
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Ah, no, yeah, I sort of remember that now.
You copy. Please respond. Spaceship Vault to Mother. Looks like I've been followed by an American. This is Captain Vladimir entering emergency attack mode. Requesting backup for Volk. Transmitting present coordinates now.
A cosmonaut from maybe, I don't know, the 1960s who survived in space somehow for 50 years.
Oh, fuck! What the hell? I gotta fight a whole fucking space program now?
Attack unsuccessful. Reacquire target and eliminate enemy. Entering next level of battle mode. Please respond. Awaiting response. No.
Damn it.
Please respond.
Ah, come on, don't run away. Could have been sucked into a space-time hole or something. Ah, good thinking. Yeah, that's true. But I said he remained stuck for all those years because he looks pretty old when you finally see his face in the end. He looks all wrinkly. Yeah, these boss fights are becoming more complicated as we're getting closer to the end of the game. I guess you can't grab him to give him wrestling moves. This one. Ah. Hey! What, I can't even touch him?
Please respond. Please respond.
Bring it on!
Please respond.
Hey! Hey! Oh boy, he's depleting my beam katana pretty quickly.
Please respond.
Ah, that's health.
What the fuck?
Where is he going? What? You die if you stand in it? Oh, crud.
That's what I'm talking about. Back in the
Well,
action.
yeah, I have to retry from the beginning. Okay, don't stand in the light.
Level of battle mode.
Hey! Let me get back on my feet at least.
Awaiting response.
Damn it.
I can't see anything with the tall grass. Ah. But what? Is sort of barrier is in front of him, not on the back, so I was hitting the back. It shouldn't have repelled my attack normally. Yuri Gagarin's revenge. Yup, exactly. Hi there, Jeff. Ah! He's another assassin, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess he hasn't been challenged for a fight in a long time, that one. It was a mistake, he was spacing out, sorry, I couldn't keep it in. Alright. That works for me. That explains everything. I've got you this time. Well, I died once against this one. A real dad joke. I like it. Come on! Ah, there. Don't know if you meant bad or dad.
Volk, my ship.
Yeah, see how wrinkled he is. So that's why I
It's over, Captain.
figured he must have been in space for quite some time.
This is Earth.
Yeah. Welcome home.
So, I'm finally back. After all
Well, there you
this
go. He
time,
says after all this time.
fresh oxygen, blue sky, beautiful as I remember.
Glory to the Soviet Union.
Glory to the Soviet Union. Captain Vladimir dead.
You are now ranked
He
third.
really was Yuri Gagarin. Well, it's called Vladimir. I don't know if this is supposed to be Gagarin or
Just
not.
leave him alone.
Well, Gagarin
Let him
came
rest in
back.
peace.
We must dispose of the remains. It's
As far as I
Screw
know.
your policy. He's back with the
Or at
Earth
least
after
that's
who knows
that's
how
what we've
long.
been told anyway.
You're not gonna suck him up with your damn vacuum.
What time is it? At this rate, I will already start Ghost Trick today. I wasn't planning on it, but this game is more serious than the last. In some ways, yeah, I guess. The first one had a bit of that as well, but maybe not to the same extent, you might be right.
Hello, Travis. I have arranged the next match. Only two left. Win this, and Fat
Mhm.
Junior is yours. The duel will take place at a secret location.
Secret. I don't have time for guessing.
Didn't quite grow a third neuron, though.
It's the final Akashic point. Look for the hero space. Sorry, that's all the information I have. Figure it out and get there.
Damn you.
He's standing at around 2.5. Yeah, the third one is a baby neuron. It's not quite big enough yet to fully function.
You've heard about two of the supernatural gateways in Santa Destroy. The third led to the most fitting mystery of all.
Also,
for a
Kefka
city
destroyed the
racing to
world.
come the ranks.
Well, yeah,
Sealed from the cacophony of modern life, there
that he
lived
does
the last
at one
ascetic.
point.
Abstaining from all worldly indulgences, the
Now you
ascetic
have to
spent
fight,
every
everyone.
waking hour in training. Battle had become an obsession for this warrior. The end-all, the raison d'etre. You know I've never abstained from anything. Still, I can relate. When you're so focused on any goal, it can make you blind to what you truly desire.
Well, there's once. Oh no, wait. No, I did do try that one. So I guess yeah, it's the only one, it's a little one that I haven't done yet. I don't understand why the triple triad listened to him. Triple triad? The statues. I guess they have no personality or no will of their own. You just use their power. That's all. All the tough guys in this city are decapitating each other so they can't be on TV. Now we're running out of men to do the real work, like extermination. Scorpions are everywhere. But you look strong enough. Will you save us from those stinging bastards? Scorpions. So when did the Emperor not... Why did the Emperor not use them as well to shoot Kefka instead? I guess he wasn't nearly as evil as Kefka was. The Emperor. He wanted to rule on the world the way it was. He didn't want to destroy the world. Get a first aid kit to detoxify yourself before the poison spread through your body. Ah, it's the same game as... No, it's not an 8-bit game actually, that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this mini game is the same as in the first game, this one. Ah, crud. Don't get stung.
Gotcha.
Ah, I got stung.
Gross.
Poisoned. Oh. Poison healed. Okay.
Gotcha.
And then I wonder what happened when Kefka and Shadow were having a date. Well, did you wait for the end of the countdown? Like you were supposed to.
Gross. Gross. Gross.
Come on.
Gross.
Ah, I could only heal the poison once.
Gross. Gross. Whatever.
Ah, he came back. Okay, yeah, that's good then. You didn't lose Shadow then. I hate you with all my hate. Okay. Ooh, that was harsh. Shadow did not ask for them, did he? Well, you got this weird camera angle. And you just have to walk. Welcome to Chernobyl. I don't know if it looks like that, because I've never been there. That I like, though. A face on the wall. It's so creepy when there is no music. I guess it's the intent. I think maybe the whole area is like that, actually. Yeah, there is no music in the whole area here.
Hey, what you got there?
Yep. Just the sound of him walking.
Bring it on!
Tiger! Yeah, but Chernobyl is not Romania. In Romania, is it? It's in Belarus. Or is it Ukraine? Right, isn't it? It's Belarus, isn't it? I think. I know it's Ukraine.
Getting your job? Out of my way! You asshole!
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Getting your job? Out of my way! Asshole! Here's a fucking bastard! You're a joke!
I know, okay, never mind. Invisible walls galore.
Ready? Hey, come and get me. What's the matter? Fuckhead! Fuck you! Bring it on!
This is too nice to be Romania. Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. I could hear a voice. I know you can't progress any further if you left some guys behind, so...
You fucking with me?
Well, I can hear them, but not see them. I think Senpai mentioned before that she was from Denmark, but it's probably best if she says herself, as I am known to make mistakes. Yeah, there you go. I feel like a kohai saying senpai all the time. Ah! Restaurants are still closed here, only takeouts.
Ready to get your ass kicked?
I did have takeout Belgian fries just yesterday, actually. I went to get takeout for lunch yesterday.
Bring it on!
Yep, but restaurants are allowed to reopen, but they have to... They need to have their tables spaced out enough. To respect a certain distance between the customers. Customers who are not together anyway.
Strawberry on the shortcake.
Because people say French fries, but I would argue that ours are much better. That's why I don't like to say French fries. Yeah, kill everybody, okay. Ah, Monica? No, I don't mind calling you senpai. I don't want to force you to come out and say your real name if you don't want to. I was just joking with that.
Piece of cake.
Alright.
Out of my way. You're a joke.
You forgot the second half of what you wanted to say? I don't know what I wanted to say now. Got a bit distracted.
What the hell?
Special delivery.
Come and get.
Okay, yeah, no, there's more of these guys. Okay, my bad.
Special delivery.
Special delivery.
Fuckhead.
A bad joke from me. Yeah, it's very likely. Oh, okay, okay. Your real name is very Danish. It's very hard to say. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. I respect your privacy. Ah, you were going to say a bad joke? Oh, okay, never mind.
Ready to get your ass. Ready to get your
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Pretty sure they say help me, boss.
What the hell?
The absence of music is a bit uncomfortable. After a while, the atmosphere feels heavy.
Strawberry on the shortcake. Hey, what you got?
Special delivery.
Come on, hey, they're right there. I was just slicing through them and it wasn't doing anything.
Out of my way.
What the hell?
Special delivery.
Yeah, I was actually thinking earlier, speaking about countries, especially European countries. I feel personally European before I feel like a Belgian myself. I'm not like too like proud or like in love with my own country, but I feel very much European in my upbringing, I guess, or culture, and I like European culture in general. So I've got nothing against any European country in general. I think they're in terms of values and in terms of culture and stuff like that, we're all pretty similar on the continent. So I personally don't have any like bad thoughts about anyone really. The Gone Home game has no real music either, and the fact that you're the only one in the house and all makes it feel like a horror game. Gone Home, I've heard the name, but I'm not too familiar with what the with what the game is.
Hey, what you got? Hey, look at this joke.
But yeah, there are some games like that. Another game I streamed that comes to mind, which has, well, not the whole game, but parts of the game with no music, is Eternal Darkness, and that's made more for the atmosphere more than anything else. But that's a horror game, though.
Bring it on! You're a joke. Strawberry on the shortcake. What the fuck? Trouble in your...
Hello, my friends, enjoying a comfy Saturday. Hi, Quillix. Yeah, I think that describes it pretty well.
Bring it on! You're a shit! Out of my way!
How about you, Quillix? How you doing? I don't think I would ever hate the country, just maybe the people leading the country. Yeah, I guess that sums it up pretty well for me too. Just came home from a brunch, you're stuffed. Hey, look at this joke.
Gotcha.
So what is better in No More Heroes 2? They obviously kept the dungeon theme. There's more killers to kill, I guess, more cutscenes. I think the visuals are a bit better. They've improved their character designs. It's a lot more straightforward too, the game flow, because you don't drive around the sea. Not that I had any problem with that in the first one. I kind of miss it actually. But I'd say overall it's a better balanced game. Ooh, chainsaw. Ow! He's gonna suplex the big guy. Ah, no, he's not. Okay, he's doing something different.
Damn it.
And okay, yeah, he does a 2 slices combo.
Out of my way! Special. Fuckhead!
He suplex the big guy, seven pathetic. But it was not a suplex. I was wondering if he would, but he didn't. Yeah, where I'm from, most can't really afford to not open, so... Because they lost too much money already as it is, so it's not really good for them to not open. Ah, there's music now.
Hey, what you got? Hey, look at this joke.
Shit. Bring it on!
Help!
Out of my way!
Help!
Ah, here we go again. come back here. Hey, what you got? Hey, look at this joke. Yeah, they interrupt one another. People are pressing for our government to open up more, but I just don't understand why they want to do it so quickly. Well, that's why it's being made progressively over here. Mostly, nobody is complaining about the speed at which things are getting reopened, because everything is going very progressively anyway. It's like every 2 or 3 weeks they reassess the situation, and if the situation continues to improve, well, they say, okay, we're gonna take those steps now, and then in 3 weeks we will reassess the situation and decide what we choose to reopen and what we choose to keep closed a bit longer. The one thing that apparently will not get reopened at all until the end of the summer, until September, is like big public events, like music festivals, theaters, that sort of thing. This is not gonna reopen for anytime soon. Some people are gonna lose money from this, like big event organizers and the like, but what it is. You just can't ensure that people are gonna keep their distance from each other in such events. So it's not even the restaurants and cafe here are pressing for it. It's just people who are bored at home. Ah, yeah, okay, no. Here I don't think there are many people who are complaining about being bored at home. No, not really, no. Well, everyone would like for this problem to be over with anyway, but nobody is happy to be stuck at home or anything.
Bring it on!
Yeah, okay. No, I was gonna say something else now, and now I forgot what I was going to say.
Hey, look at this joke.
I hate it when it happens. No problem, Jen.
Bring it on! What the fuck?
Yeah, I just said no one is like happy to be stuck at home, but it's not like people are complaining that things are not going fast enough for things to reopen. People understand the need and why things have to be the way they are, is all I meant. Here in Switzerland, it is almost like normal again, but for example, there was a flea market today and they were counting people only letting a certain amount onto the square and cases are not going up, so it seems fine. I am colleague hellos first. Okay. Yeah, a lot of places that have reopened over here are also not letting more than a certain amount of people per square meter in enclosed places. Like at the supermarket, sometimes you might still have to queue up at the entrance and wait for someone to come out before you're allowed in, because they don't allow more than a certain amount of people inside, because otherwise people could not keep their distance from one another if they allowed too many people inside. You're glad that they have opened up for camping, though they opened up for other countries to be able to come too, so you're a bit worried about crowding. Yeah, the borders have been reopened for that sort of thing too, for the summer. I don't think we're gonna see too much crowding anyway, because I think most people will be worried about getting contaminated as well, people from abroad, so I don't think we're gonna see quite as many tourists as we normally would. I'm allowed to go up there now. Yes. Oh yeah, there's a toilet there. Typically the kind of toilet I would never go to. Too dirty. It's like train station toilet. Well, at least here in Belgium. Well, it depends where you go, I guess. But sometimes it just stinks even before you step in. So I just hold it and just choose to go elsewhere because I would never want to step foot in there. I'd sooner get something to drink at one of the places inside the station to be allowed to use the facilities than use the public facilities in the station itself. In my country, the amount of people searching for travels to other countries went up, and when they said they would open the borders,
Travis touchdown, correct?
Yeah, that's me. The no more hero.
Hold on,
How
I'll reply after.
unfortunate. Right when I'm about to reach the top, you have to find me. I was hoping we'd fight after I became #1.
Sorry to crush your dreams. I hate to do it, but I've got business with that son of a bitch, and I can't let you get to him first.
Please, don't think of me as a nuisance. But I will make sure your victory isn't easy. My pride as the second rank requires that much.
Honorable. I like that in a woman.
I've seen a lot in my journey up the ranks. An endless cycle of violence, now broadcast as a spectator sport. Why, Travis? Why do so many assassins join if we are all going to end up killing each other in the end?
Does it really matter why?
To me, it does. It matters more than anything. We've all become trapped, don't you see? Addicted to the violence, to a life in the shadows. Once we join the ranks, we can never get out.
Don't be stupid. If you get tired of the battles, just fucking quit.
But that's why we all want to fight you, to learn your secret. Don't you get it?
Get what?
You are the crownless king, the one who got out. You reached the top, then walked away.
Well, I'm back now, aren't I?
With you it is different. You are the no more hero. Show me your passion. Release me from this cycle. Free us all in a
She's like that guy in which Star Wars was it? Episode 3 maybe. General Grievous.
Don't this
with all the lightsabers. Okay, have you used one of these whole toilets before, Rudy? I'm not entirely sure the type that you mean. If it's just a hole in the ground, maybe not. I don't think so. Or at someone's house, I think, where there's a toilet seat, but there's no water at the bottom. It's just a big hole, and then it falls down into a like a big ditch, I guess, underneath. I don't know really how well to say it in English. I think I've seen one like that before, but I'm not sure if this is the kind that you refer to. No, this is not the phone lady. I think she has a different accent, I'd say. She does. I'm trying to roll towards her to get to her faster, but she's not making it easy on me. Hope she survives, like she quits. I'm not sure. I don't think so, though. We'll see in a minute, I suppose.
Bring it on!
Ow, 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 ow. Well, the fight is going well so far, unless there is an instant death trap like against the Russian guy, the cosmonaut. Ah! She's more aggressive now that she's cornered. Ow, 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 ow. I don't think she is. Nope. No, it's Sylvia on the cover. This is not Sylvia.
What the fuck?
Oh my.
Damn it.
Come on, Travis. Nearly there.
Oh my.
Damn it.
Oh my.
You can outlast her. Okay, yeah, I just realized what I just said.
Oh my.
Bring it on.
What?
The little spasm they do when they are knocked down. So I wonder what was up with the kid Sylvia that was shown with the end of the last game. Yeah, I guess she's not referenced ever again after this.
Everything I hoped for.
Tell me your name.
Promise me you won't forget. There once was an assassin named Alice.
I won't forget. Alice.
The cry of victory.
Sylvia!
You are now officially ranked second.
See that? Now that was a battle. Look at this blood. We humans are alive, even if we are assassins. Doesn't matter if it's a video game, movie, drama, anime, manga, we're alive! People shed blood and die. This isn't a game. You can't just selfishly use death as your tool. This is Alice's blood. I bet you've already forgotten she existed. Same way you would have forgotten me. And that's why I'm tearing down the UAA!
Ah, he burned her.
Are you done bitching? You could never shut down the association. Fighting to be the best is human nature. It's evolution. Who are we to try and
Such a hardcore
stand
thing
in
to
its
say.
way?
Fuck that. I want to be a hero by my own standards.
What, the
You
little
need to wake
spasm
up,
they do when they are
Travis.
knocked
Take
down?
your own goddamn advice.
That's a hardcore thing to say. Travis touchdown. Not lolling about it.
Huh.
Travis, it's me. Are you ready for your last battle to the death?
Yeah,
You know where to go?
it's close by.
It's right across the street, isn't it?
Hold on. Someone's at the door.
Yeah, she is.
It's my first time here.
Isn't it?
A VIP just showed up. Talk to you soon.
Sure.
But he's not number one yet. You can't do that, Sylvia.
Sylvia, I can't figure you out.
You don't like me?
I didn't say that. But there's a lot of things about you I don't get.
You lie. You're greedy.
They spelled you're greedy
Contradiction in heels.
that way.
You hate me.
Well, your personality kind of sucks.
So you do hate me.
I'm crazy about you.
What do you mean?
Fuck if
Yeah,
I know.
they spelled it that way. It ticks me off. Close the curtains. Well, that was quick. Hence the gunshot.
Downward fucking dog!
Hence the gunshot sounds, I guess. That was quick. The H fell, yeah. And Eero remained. It's not a coincidence, obviously. This is the type of humor that that Suda51 has, I guess. And she's still there. She hasn't left yet. Yeah, Edo, I know what Edo means, yeah. You know what? Let's change clothes, maybe. Before the final fight. Let's pick something else. Quick shooter. Yeah. Exactly. I was wondering about the muscle t-shirt, actually. Should be in there. Because I was asked the question whether or not the muscles are on his back as well, without the jacket. Ah yeah, he's ripped in the back as well. But it's a bit too silly, I don't like it. Hold on, let me choose another one. A chance for a good shot. The outer rim. Squad, neutrino. I like that one. Portable saving. Okay, that one I want to wear. You'd think it would last longer. Yeah, come on, this is your last fight. You gotta go with Moe, unless you want to be shouted at. You have no Moe. No, I'm going with portable saving. Portable toilet. Casual. Homie. Oh, I guess casual. Let's see. Ooh, lots of belts. Lots of belts like that. It looks like something that Tetsuya Nomura would have designed. Putting belts on everything. Belts and zippers. Ah, it ticks me off that there's belts all over it. Yeah, that one. This one is just as great. I thought you said I can't go with this one. No, I can't go without that one. Alright then. Okay. Let's go.
Perfect.
Okay, maybe after all, this is not the type of pants that I would wear, because it's a low waistline kind of pants. I'm not a big fan of those, especially on a guy. Let me save, by the way. I haven't saved yet. toilet. Huh. Sylvia is still there. I also want to verify before I leave that there's no new beam katana or new training to undertake in New Game Plus before the end of the game. New t-shirts to buy, stuff like that. They're the typical millennial trash pants. Yeah, but I'm not a huge fan of those myself. I'm not expecting him to have anything new.
Yeah. Come on in, brother.
Come on in, brother. Find something badass yet, he says. Does that mean he has new stuff? No. Kinda wish I could scroll faster through this. They're the ones these young subhuman scums usually wear. Okay then, let's leave. Peace, bro. Yeah, that came across really harsh. Indeed. Naomi's lab.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. What do you want? There's cold coffee if you're into that. Yeah, she never sells anything new. Yeah, what are you accusing me of? Me not behaving? I'm a nice boy. I love when media makes inside jokes. By the way, did everything get sorted out with the Discord thing? Discord thing? What I mentioned on Discord? Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Can't get any stronger, Travis. Look at those muscles, more powerful than the locomotive. You know, I'd take a ride on that train. Yeah, well, that line of dialogue hasn't changed. Why is there someone with him, though? I don't think I've ever noticed that before. With shopping, and also that everyone should join Discord in case really has an emergency. Yeah, because sometimes I may... It's like what I said on Discord. Sometimes I may say, well, tomorrow I'll stream at that time, but then if something comes up, then I have no way through Twitch to warn people who expect me to stream at a specific given time. It turned out well in the end. I wasn't even really late to start streaming in the end, but I was a bit bummed by that, because when I say that I'm gonna do something, I like to be able to make good on what I said.
But you see, I've forgotten everything.
Couldn't hear what started that conversation. My sister called, but just comes back to see that. Well, I don't want to force anyone, but just to keep in touch, just in case I can't make it. If I said I was gonna stream and I can't.
Are you expecting something special?
This is usually how I warn people.
What are you expecting? Why do you listen?
Oh, is she gonna reveal her identity now?
It doesn't matter. I never really expected to know. You came here almost every day, paid to hear me ramble on, and that gave me as much happiness as I can hope for. After falling this far, there's nothing left to lose. Every day as joyless as the one before it.
I feel bad for her. She sounds sad.
My existence. But I feel that I've been able to open them just a
Critics.
little. Today, want to hear your voice. Let me hear what you sound like.
Thanks, Jeff.
Who you are. Just once.
Yeah, my Discord isn't very active anyway, so you're not gonna be annoyed with thousands of notifications per day. It's mostly for me to send out a notification to people directly who are part of it. Who's number one? Well, we already know because they tell you right when you start the game. It's Pizza Bat Jr., the big boss of Pizza Bat. He's the guy who had Bishop killed. Well, I mentioned it before, actually. There's something I should have showed when I was streaming the first game. There is a somewhat unimportant and downplayed mission in the first game where you have to assassinate the president of Pizza Bat, a pizza chain. And, well, I guess he wants revenge for his old man after you killed him in the first game. Yeah, okay, senpai, no problem. It was just a random mission, Jeff. The kind that you normally make to grind for money to be able to buy the t-shirts and stuff. The kind of thing that my bro got tired of doing. That's why I gave him the infinite money code. But because he had already played them in his first playthrough, I didn't do them when I was streaming. In retrospect, maybe I should have, just so that it makes more sense for people only watching the game and not playing it themselves. I can't quite recall the details of the mission description of why you have to assassinate him. I don't remember all the details. What I do remember, though, is that in the French translation, they changed the name to Pizza Butt. Because Pizza Hut, Pizza Butt. But in English, I can't recall if in the first game it was called Pizza Butt or if it was Pizza Bat, like in the sequel. Is Monica the name of the anime person in your avatar, senpai? Yeah, sorry, by the way. Okay. Yeah, at least since you said that it was Monica before, I'll know that it was you then. Okay, thanks for joining. Checkpoint.
Ready to get your ass kicked?
Going through a mall like this, I'm reminded of the mall in Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Special delivery.
Yeah, and Senpai mentioned before that she sometimes uses that name online because it's easier than a real name or something. Yeah, it is. That was the explanation, Buttocks. There we go. That was before you arrived earlier.
Bring it on.
Demonetize Slayer. What are you talking about, Jeff?
Out of my way! Asshole!
Okay, I noticed I left a few treasure chests behind. Yeah, that one namely. Well, those. Yeah, I think actually, if I remember correctly, that some of the treasure chests that you normally find in those levels before fighting the assassins, they do contain t-shirts. Since you can't go out in town to find them, I think you can find some t-shirts that way. But my bro already found all of them, and since this is New Game Plus, I should have mentioned it in the title of the stream, probably. That this was New Game Plus. Wait, you can't reach that other side? Ah, if you come around, I guess. Yeah, okay. No, never mind. Ow, 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 ow.
Out of my way! Special delivery!
Gotta admit, the spasms are kind of funny. But it's all very exaggerated, because it's meant to be funny.
Faster! Special delivery! Fuckhead! What the hell? You're a joke!
Tiger is back to sleep.
Out of my way! Fuck you! Dodge! Special delivery! Bring it on! Weak!
Ah, come on.
Bring it on! You're a joke!
Are we done yet? Okay. In French, that would be a way of saying yeah, actually, and at first, when I didn't know what moe was, I thought that's what he said. Because it's pronounced exactly the same way as well.
Bring it
Bring
on!
it on.
You're a joke! Special delivery! Asshole!
Yeah, I don't like those knife users, actually. Moe is also a name, so when I first saw someone write it, I didn't understand. Ah, yeah, because it can be Mo. Yeah, it can be pronounced Mo, yeah, I guess. Like the guy in The Simpsons, actually, the bartender. He's called Mo, and I think it's spelled that way, too, come to think of it. So when you first saw someone write it, didn't understand at all what they were talking about, yeah. Guys, the FBI is after us, bringing back to Maryland. Has a whale at the back of the bar. You see people make jokes on Mo and the name Mo or Moe. Wait, there's no music anymore? Is that normal? Yeah. I haven't watched The Simpsons in ages, despite growing up on it. But I'm a bit disadvantaged when it comes to talking about The Simpsons online with people because I watched them all in French when I was little, so the lines of dialogue that I know by heart, I know them in my language, not the language that most people would have watched The Simpsons in. I can't break the glass as a tiger. Come on.
Damn.
Come and get bastard.
Damn it.
What's the
Well, I think this is it. This seems to be right before the boss fight. I know, not quite. Playing this theme song. Again. It is a very much, it's a game that's a lot more straightforward. That's part of the reason. You don't have the city to drive around in, for example, which is a real time sink in the first game. Plus, since this is New Game Plus, I don't have to spend any time grinding for money to gain the t-shirt and stuff like that, which otherwise would take up a good chunk of the time that's required to complete everything 100%. Again? I don't mind, it makes it easier, but... Yeah, and also, speaking of which, I did play the game in sweet difficulty because I was only interested in seeing all the cutscenes and the story again to refresh my memory. So, that helps. That helps me finish it faster than otherwise. Hustled some cash. There's another game from the same creator that I have, which is in English, but it's on the Nintendo DS. It's in 3D, and well, let's just say that even on the Nintendo DS itself, it didn't look good, so blown up on a large screen, it will look horrible. So I can't really... I wish there was a remake of that available. Because as it is, it's not gonna look good if I try to stream it. It is kind of nonsensical and over the top like this one.
Ready to get your ass kicked?
Not as mature themed though. I don't think it's even rated M for mature than that one.
Bring it on!
You're a joke!
But otherwise, I also streamed Killer 7 by the same creator, which is another one that I quite like.
Bring it on!
Don't like gun users.
What the fuck? Bring it on! Fuck you!
Ah, there's more of them coming.
Out of my way! Bitch ass!
Before you can shoot.
Bring it on! You're a joke! Out of my way! Special delivery!
Nope, I haven't. I know of them, but I haven't played any of them.
Piece of cake!
Ah, well, there we go. Transforming into a tiger again. I like how they're like, hey, and and then the tiger devours them.
Bring it on! Damn it!
You play more on PC, Senpai, I take it. Yeah, I agree. It's true that consoles are expensive. You have a PC and a 2DS, Jeff, and a DS that turned out to be fake. That exists? There are fake DSs? I mean, fake DS cartridges, yeah. I've encountered some of them myself, actually, but... I mean, how do you fake, like, the hardware that plays the games? Because most of the components are sourced by Nintendo themselves, so I wonder what is fake about it. Or like it's not a DS at all, I guess, maybe. Like, I guess there are things that look like one, but yeah, I know there are some systems that may look like a DS from the outside, but when you actually play it, you can't even put any cartridges in it, and it might be like a Famiclone or something like that with Famicom games on it. A lot of games can be bought and played on PC and emulated. Yep, that's true. Well, when playing modern games, emulating more modern consoles, that takes a beefy PC to do so, though. Advertised as a DS, it looks like a DS, and it's fake. Like, it's not a DS at all, then. Like, it doesn't play DS games. You gotta eBay it. Yeah, the rule of thumb, as they say, is that if something is too good to be true, then it's probably fake. It does play DS games, despite the fact that it's a fake. Then I'm surprised. How does that even work? Games I can't play or emulate, I just watch others play? Yeah. Yeah, there is that too, yeah. That's always a viable option. The touchscreen broke after 3 days, which I didn't even use. Okay.
Bat! There you are!
Travis! Took you long enough!
Thought the suspense was gonna kill me. How will he make his entrance? Is he emo or grunge? What's his fighting style? How's his broke-ass face gonna look when he dies?
So much hostility!
Why? Why'd you kill him?
Ironic question coming from an assassin. Did you honestly think you could take so many lives and never suffer retribution? Have you never even seen a kung fu movie, spy flick, or western? Shakespeare, for God's sake!
If you wanted revenge, you should have come for me!
Not only did you murder my father, but my two brothers.
The two brothers?
as well.
I don't remember.
That is why I took your best
That might have been from the missions in the first game too, actually, the brothers.
It's called poetic justice.
Go to hell.
He's the final boss.
Don't ever
The
compare
big
Bishop
baddie.
with your shithead family.
The
So
guy who
naive,
killed Bishop.
Travis. If you have someone to protect, you will lose them eventually. See for yourself.
No! That's not true. That's not true. No, that's not true. That can't be true. I don't think it is, actually.
Now you're
I don't know how
thinking
he did it,
your
but
life
that's
losing all
not true.
meaning. You've got nothing left except this fight. Now I know you'll put all you have into this.
You're gonna fucking pay.
I mean, Sylvia is in the third game, so she can't be
Fight
dead.
to the death. Get angry. So angry you start convulsing. Now, draw your katana. I'll
Gotta love
relish
his teeth.
Every moment, every second of this kill. May you savor your death as well.
Enough!
Let the final battle begin! This is the beginning of the end!
Out of my way!
Yeah, I do feel sorry for you, Jeff. I just hope you didn't have to pay too much money for it, because I'd be royally pissed off if I got ripped off like that.
Travis! Here I go!
Yeah, same as Quellix.
That's it, Travis! Here I go! Savor it!
How'd you even damage him?
That's it, Travis! Here I
Ah, because that beam katana is bigger, so you can actually reach him. Same price as the Legend ones. Ouch.
Damn it.
Ah, I lost an opportunity there.
That's it, Travis!
This one is more powerful and longer, but it's also slower. Yeah, new fakes. Ouch. Ouchie.
What happened?
Damn it.
Okay, I get it. My old DS was a legit one, but it has seen so much use that it's not in excellent working condition either. I actually bought the North American one because they had more choice of colors for the original model than us in Europe. The legit ones that were new were just a few dollars more, so I thought that the seller just got his hands on a bunch of unsold DSs and decided to sell them. Hey, he's invincible when he's switching over to other katanas. Ow! Ow!
What happened? Here I go!
Yeah, I used to think that way too. Well, maybe less so maybe less so now. But especially when it's a console, because I worry about where do I send back my console if it's if it needs to go back under warranty. I would be very hesitant to buy a console online if I can't see it and if I don't know whether the seller is reputable or not. I don't seem to be dealing a lot of damage. Am I even damaging him at all?
That's it, Travis! Savor it!
I live in the countryside where there's like no video game shops either, so if I want to buy a new console or something like that, I kind of have to go to go to a larger city to find one too. So I can definitely understand. Yeah, well, in your case, you're referring to the whole country, yeah. Like my Nintendo Switch, I did order it online, but I ordered it from a chain of shops that is like that has a shop really close to my house. So even though they don't carry Nintendo DSs, I can still bring it back there and should it ever go back under warranty. But I'm not even damaging it. What's going on?
What
not even damaging him, it seems. I'm not seeing the health deplete at all.
That's it, Travis! Savor it! That's it, Travis! Savor it!
I was doing exactly the same thing, and it did seem to work.
What happened? Here I go!
Worst comes to worst, if it's glitched, I can start over from the beginning, but yeah, his health hasn't gone down a bit in the last few minutes of me doing that. It's Jeff Bat Jr. or Pizza Bat Jr. It's a final boss anyway. Yeah, there's these dots around him that tells you how much health he has left, and he's been stuck on that amount since for the past few minutes. Okay, senpai.
That's it, Travis!
Or do I have to use another katana? It shouldn't matter, but
That's it, Travis! Here I go! Savor it! That's it, Travis!
I may have to look it up because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Here I go!
I want to know. Can't find anything on the Wikia. I'm gonna look up a walkthrough. I should have typed No More Heroes 2, come to think of it. With the Wi-Fi being as shit as it is in this room, Jasper Bat, it is. That's why you asked for the name to Google it? Yeah, it's Jasper Bat Jr. Let's see. It didn't grab me, I don't think so. Okay, yeah, I've got the strategy in front of my eyes now. To save yourself and to bring the maniac down to earth, Run underneath his car and wait in the corner. If all the beams combine as one, signified by a particularly loud screeching, they'll home in on you, but they'll hit Bat instead. Once he comes crashing down, ruthlessly tear away at his floating car. It won't take more than a couple of these attacks to eliminate half of Bat's life. At this point, you can't deal any more damage to Bat's automotive of his chair. You're going to have to face him head-on. To be exact, wait till he's fired off his bat lasers, then run into the middle of the room. If you're properly positioned, you'll be facing him, and in his direct driving path. Wait until he's about to slam into you, then swing your beam katana. If timed correctly, you'll enter a battle of strength. Ah, okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, no, my bad. Yeah, you need to stay in his face when he does the swoosh across the room. You could read the chat. Yeah, okay, yeah.
What happened? Here I go!
What? Why? I won! Ah, no, okay, never mind. It's scripted. I think. I didn't lose, did I? See? Henry wasn't dead.
Don't be deceived so easily. They're just replicas.
Serious? Jeez. Well, aren't I a gullible idiot?
Stating the obvious.
These are pretty sweet, actually. Think I can take one of these home?
After you kill him, why not? I'll handle his ring piece goons. Thanks, bro.
Yes, you are.
I've been waiting for this!
I know, this is my bro.
I've been waiting for this! I've been waiting for this!
Out of my way!
Out of my way!
No, not yet! The show has just begun!
He's injected himself with the G virus.
You gotta be shitting me!
This is a fight to the death!
Out of my way!
Ah, crap, I wanted to grab it, but I missed.
What the What the fuck?
Well done!
Fuck that!
And now... for his final form? Well, if you've read it online, then you already know.
And that's a wrap.
No, not yet.
Now that's hideous. Rich assassins pull the craziest shit.
Damn!
We almost
We removed a whole floor, like, really nice and clean.
Wait a second. You're already here. You might as well keep fighting.
It's not happening, brother. I can't be associated with that travesty. I mean, I've got standards, for fuck's sake.
Suit yourself. Now, I'm gonna get my revenge once and for all.
Come on, Prez. Unleash your hate, your anger, everything. I'll take it all and fucking
Sure, it
kill
will
you
surprise
with
us with something again. Can we have our robot attack? No, it's been confiscated. Now there's something specific that you have to do, but I've forgotten now. I know, never mind. Okay, it's not that complicated.
Bring it on!
I like the music. You have to attack the nose. Finish. Oh wait, there might be yet another quick time event or something like that before the end. So.
Go! Oh, fuck!
The cartoon humor. Hey, I love No More Heroes 2. It's a great game. Jasper Bat Jr. dead. Now I have to make sure that I do have Ghost Trick installed on my Wii U.
Sylvia, now that's paradise.
Yeah, so none of the three that were like apparently dead, well, none of them are dead. That's not how it works. I believe I had Ghost Trick already installed on my system. Just have to make sure. What was that, Jeff saying that's not how it works? That's not how what works. I believe the identity of the girl at the peep show, it's revealed after the end credits, if I remember this correctly. I got grabbed. While falling. And he's fine. Yeah. And she's fine too. Like, that might have, like, torn off one of their arms, probably. Let's see. I do have Ghost Trick installed. Excellent. Just gotta wait for this one to be done. Well, I hope it still makes at least some sense in the third game. Because if it's too much alien stuff and the like, it might not be quite as funny. It has to still be somewhat grounded in reality, in my opinion, to make sense. Well, to be funny. Yeah, I do wonder about that too. Depending on how long after the first game that one takes place. And they show you Santa Destroy fully modeled in 3D, despite the fact that you don't get to drive around the city normally. Wow. So the lady. Ah, yeah, there we go.
Finally. Here she is. Sylvia. I was looking.
It was really her in the end. Glimpses of her face before, I guess. Maybe this is taking place a long time later?
My eyes. Can I open my eyes?
Yeah. It's real. Let's go home.
Maybe she was being
Santa
exploited.
Destroy needs
I don't
us.
know. Or maybe this is announcing what's gonna happen in the sequel. I have no idea.
My no more hero.
Right. You can interpret that however you want because it's never been explained, I guess. Well, it's over. He defeated Pizza Pat Jr. He had his revenge for the death of Bishop, and now it is revealed that the lady was indeed Sylvia. But it doesn't say much about what she was doing there in that peep show, and there's no explanation. I guess there's no more explanation for that than there was for her having a daughter at the end of the first game. I guess it's just, well, you lied to me. I can't trick... Yeah, you always say that I lie when it's something that I can't remember. You think I remember the end of every single game I've ever played? I've played too many games for that. Well, okay. Now. This is the end of No More Heroes 2. Now. I'm gonna go over to my dashboard. Change the title of the stream to something more fitting. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective. All right. Okie dokie. Update. Or is that? Sorry. Well, you stated firmly that she is not Sylvia. When I asked, wait, is this Sylvia? Locomotive Rudy, I'd take a ride on that train. No, I probably did not say that she is not Sylvia. You were asking about someone else, I think, when you asked if this was Sylvia. I say, well, I don't know. You're not meant to understand that she's Sylvia, but she's meant to resemble her, I think I said. You're meant to believe that she's someone else, I said. That's what I said, exactly. Because they don't tell you that she is. It's played out as if she was someone else. Well, okay, hold on now. No signal. Yeah, no shit. And... let's see. Ghost Trick. There we go. No, Ghost Trick, I said. There we go. Okay, well, yeah, I did disconnected the HDMI cable to plug it to the other console, so yeah, obviously there's not going to be any signal. Don't forget to set the language to Japanese. I don't think you can. I mean, it would be in Japanese if that was the case. Ah, well, okay, yeah, now, there's no, hey, wait. Yeah, it is going to be in English, I hope. I guess it's to change it to something that it's not currently, I suppose, that menu. I will stop the stream very briefly so I can export the videos as separate ones on YouTube, but I will start the stream right after, so just sit tight. I'm not going to be gone for long.